My name is Chris Shaw. I work with 2010 Watch and Work Less Party, and I'm a member of the Olympics Resistance Network. Today I was coming out, we have some American medics up here to give us a hand. We had gone over to the APC site just to take a look around and introduce them to the people there. We are driving over the Cambie Street Bridge, turn on 7th Avenue, and a cop car is right behind us, pulls us over in front of three vets, and says they're doing an identity check. Nothing wrong with the car, no reason we hadn't done anything illegal. They kept us sitting in the car for 40 minutes while they did their identity check. They told the Americans that they had to produce ID if they were going to be in Canada. They had to have ID on them, which is not true. They told them that, for example, they were allowed to do identity checks on people. Just all kinds of stuff that was completely untrue. They couldn't even come up with a decent excuse like, oh, your headlight was going out or your tail light was going out. It was just, no, we're doing random identity checks. I think there's going to be a lot more surveillance of activists. I think they've got $1 billion security budget, and they're going to focus most of it on activists and social people who are trying to exercise their civil rights, and they're going to make it difficult to protest the games. That's what the IOC requires them to do, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I expect there'll be preventative arrests. I think there'll be repression in 2010, and we'll be left with a legacy of a lot of cameras and other things that will further curtail our rights after 2010. In fact, Jacques Rogue, the head of the IOC, was actually here today, and he said the same thing. He said, but he was trying to put it in a positive spin. He said, oh yes, security is really enhanced after the games. That's one of the legacies, and I think he's right. It probably is one of the legacies, where we'll be closer to a police state than we are right now.